Good. All right. You guys doing all right? That's good. Any questions?
Coach Allen said after the game, after the practice, that he felt like the defense dominated. What was your perspective of that?
Today's?
Yeah, compared to the offense.
Yeah, I mean, we have our times. I mean, half the stuff's scripted. I thought the first team was actually pretty good on our end. We're still rotating guys in, and so, it's depending on what you're trying to get out of the practice. We put in a new package today, things that guys really haven't executed before. And so we get another chance at it the next practice and perfect it and move on. So we're getting to that point now. The next couple practices will be stuff that the guys really haven't done before. And so, I don't read into that too much. They're doing more thinking. But the practices up until today have been phenomenal. And so couldn't be happier. And in the end, really we didn't turn the ball over again today. So that's the number one thing. And we still had some explosive plays. And, I know what we do well, and I can get us into those things, but we got to continue to expand the playbook. So there doesn't come a point midway through the season where people have seen everything. And that's where we're at right now. We're expanding the playbook and doing a few more things. And some of the stuff doesn't even match up well against what our defense does. But we got to put it in so that our guys can recall those schemes, those concepts when we get to week 3, week 4, week 5, whoever those concepts do match up well against. So, we've had some great practices. The guys bring it every single day.
We've seen some guys that haven't gotten a ton of reps. A guy like Stevie, who maybe just doesn't need the wear and tear. You kind of know what you have in him.
Yep.
Are there some other guys that are maybe getting that way for you a little bit, where you just say, hey, we don't need to ask him to do too much? And does that change as you start, as you said, to introduce some of the stuff guys?
It does. It really does. When we have a new concept, like today, we had a couple just formational things and stuff like that we're trying to introduce. We get our guys out there, Nick Westbrooks and Fries, Fogel, and they get their reps at it. And then once we feel they got it down, we give the younger guys, the shots at doing the same thing. So we're super careful, do a great job of tracking every rep. We're super happy, I think, on both sides of the ball with, not overdoing it with guys. I think we're right where we want to be that way, to where we're not wearing and tearing and getting guys hurt. So, it's been super positive that way. So like a guy like Stevie, to answer your question, he takes the reps, and we gave him a couple looks at the new plays that we were doing, and then get him out of there and get some other guys who are competing for some other spots on the depth chart, an opportunity to compete there too.
How you feel about your quarterbacks?
Really good, really good. I don't have a decision yet, but really good. And you see them all growing, and I am putting them in spots right now. Today's a great example. I put them in so many spots where they had to process, and I'm just pushing them because I know I can always control things with the play calls, but I'm pushing them to see how far, and what they're capable of doing, whether it's checking into something or checking out of something that looks really bad. So that's the key, is just making sure we limit the bad plays. We want to be moving forward, and when we're in favorable down distances, I think we're going to be pretty good.
How do you think they handled the scrimmage situation over the weekend?
The scrimmage was really good. Probably the only negative I really felt we had was we had some penalties with the 1s and the 2s. Each had a couple penalties. I think we had 4 penalties, and it was good to have the officials there, just because then we can see, the results of what happens when you have major penalties, And so as far as just our normal procedure, I think it was good for me. I was up in the box for the first time, and just the communication and all of that, and the guys handled it really well. But the scrimmage was great from a, we got a lot of things out of it, from communication to, just the execution of the concepts and the plays. It was good. No turnovers, so it was good.
Seemed to be a little bit more inaccuracies and kind of missed targets from the quarterbacks today. Was that part of that, just being some of the new stuff?
Absolutely. Yeah, there was probably 2 balls that I thought we should have had, that we've run plays. We've run those since day 2 or day 3. I thought we missed a couple. I was kind of disappointed in that. But it was also different guys working with different people on those 2 as well, now that I think about it. But, there was some new, the timing, and you can see the receivers were a little hesitant, and the packages that we put in today. I love it, and it's going to be good. And once we start executing it fast, then all that will start gelling. We were focusing on a couple different things on the concepts as well. So, I'm not reading into it. We need to get better. We'll do the same stuff tomorrow or Thursday and Friday. We'll work on the same concepts and get them down. We've done the guys did a great job this summer repping things, and we've been really good because of that. And I think we were close to 70% in the scrimmage, you know, with some pretty good explosive plays. So today the percentage was down. I don't know what it was, but we'll find out. We track them all, but yeah, I think it would be less than what the standard has that we've set.
We're asking a number of different coaches this, but some freshmen, as you get deeper into camp, you've seen them in live situations, scrimmage situations, things like that. Are there some of those first-year guys that maybe you're jumping off the page to you?
Well, we're throwing them in there these first 2 weeks. Jordan Jakes and David Ellis, you know, are in there a ton with the twos right now. Took a lot of reps today, which is part of, you know, I mean, there's a missed assignment, and now the quarterback's got to make something out of nothing, you know, but he doesn't have his normal guys out there. So, and then the quarterbacks are hesitant to make those adjustments because they're not sure if the young guy is going to pick up the adjustment himself. So, yeah, they're getting a lot of opportunities. Jordan Jakes and David Ellis in particular are two freshmen. I think our linemen has been kind of mostly the upperclassmen in the first two groups, but they're all coming along.
Coach Allen said that after the scrimmage with the quarterbacks, it actually made things harder, just in terms of how they played. I mean, is it the same for you?
Yeah, no doubt, because they both played really well, and you know, and now I'm just trying to again push them to see what they can do, and you know, who's willing to kind of put the team on their back, but. They all three played really well. I mean, there were some great balls by all three of them for sure, and good leadership too.
You did say both. Are we down to two, or are we still looking
No,
at all
no.
three?
Well, we took reps with a few of the guys. You know, they all three. Like today, you saw some guys taking reps with the threes and the ones. I mean, I'm still moving around, but some of that stuff is starting to happen. We're starting to try to weed it out, but nothing's been decided yet. So,
Do you know how close you are?
no, I don't. I really don't. It's the guys are doing a good job, and I've told them that. I said, you guys are doing a great job and just competing, and their attitude has been awesome about the whole thing. So, yep.
All right, thanks, Kalen.
Thank you. Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right, Peyton.